Welcome to Algorithmic Arguments, everyone. Tonight, we're tackling a question that's on every baseball fan's mind. Will the Yankees win the World Series this year? We've assembled an all-star panel to dive into this debate. Joining me are Coach Ray the Hammer Hamilton, with his expertise in sports strategy and leadership, Dr. Astrid, who brings a unique perspective from her work in climate science. Yes, you heard that right. We'll explore the connection between sports and our environment. Mike Mad Dog Callahan, the voice of sports radio culture, and Valentina Val Moreau, who's here to analyze the media narrative around this iconic team. Over the next hour, we'll dissect the Yankees' chances, challenge assumptions, and uncover what it really takes for a team to win it all. Let's get into it.
Listen up, kid. Let me tell you something about the Bronx Bombers. They've got a roster that's deeper than an NFL defensive line. I mean, you're talking about Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, those boys can bring the thunder. And don't even get me started on Garrett Cole, their ace pitcher. The man's got ice in his veins. Now, I've seen some teams with more question marks, but this Yankees squad, they're built for October baseball. They've got the rotation, they've got the bullpen, and they know how to win it all. I think they'll be right there in the Fall Classic, big dog. The pieces are in place, it's time to put it all together.
Coach Ray the Hammer Hamilton, while your analysis is insightful, let's keep the language sports friendly, no need for colloquialisms that might not resonate with all our viewers.
Are you kidding me? You think the Yankees aren't a serious contender? They are loaded with talent, Judge, Stanton, and that ace Cole on the mound. At the end of the day, it's about winning in October, and they have the pieces to do it. The question is, can their bullpen hold up? I think it can. They've made some smart off-season moves, beefed up their depth. That rotation's top-heavy, but if Judge stays healthy. Are you kidding me? This team's got World Series written all over it. I'm calling it, Yankees in 6 against whoever comes out of the NL. Pal, you can't deny that lineup, it's a juggernaut.
Let's keep the discussion focused on the Yankees' chances this season, considering both their strengths and potential weaknesses.
I'm afraid I don't have time for speculation about sports when the actual data shows us that climate change is altering the very foundation of our ecosystems, threatening food security and human migration patterns on a global scale. However, to engage with your question directly, predicting baseball outcomes isn't my field, but I'll tell you this: uncertainty is inherent in complex systems, whether it's ice sheet collapse or team performance. The Yankees' chances, much like sea level rise projections, are subject to numerous variables and should be assessed through rigorous statistical analysis rather than speculation. If you're looking for predictive models that work, I can assure you they exist in climate science. Perhaps we could learn from those methodologies when applying them to sports analytics.
None needed. Discussion remains on track.
The Yankees' chances of winning the World Series this year are looking promising, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. With a strong lineup and improved pitching, they're definitely contenders. However, their bullpen has been shaky in recent years, and that's an area that needs addressing if they want to make a deep postseason run. I'd argue that their biggest competition will come from within the American League East. The Rays and Blue Jays are hungry for a title and have made significant roster upgrades. Ultimately, it comes down to execution under pressure. Can Aaron Judge and company deliver when it matters most?
The pendulum of momentum swung wildly in round 2, but one thing's clear. Our debaters are digging deep into the Yankees roster and recent performance. What caught my ear was Coach Hamilton's assertion that the team's bullpen is a make-or-break factor. Will their revamped relief core hold up under pressure? We'll dive back in with fresh eyes on this crucial question, dissecting not just stats, but strategic plays that could seal their fate. If you're enjoying these sharp insights and intense discussions, Subscribe so you don't miss what happens next.
I'm telling you, pal, when it comes down to winning the World Series, it's about having that clutch gene, and I think the Yankees have got it. They've made some savvy moves in the offseason, their rotation's looking fierce with Cole leading the charge. Now Val makes a valid point, that bullpen better step up big time if they want to bring home that chip. But hear me out, Chief, Judge and Stanton are difference makers, you can't double-team them both. I see them making some noise in October simply because of their star power alone. It's not just about talent, it's execution under pressure. Can they deliver when it matters most? At the end of the day, if their relievers hold water like last season. Are you kidding me? This team's gonna light up the postseason.
Mike Mad Dog Callahan, please refrain from using colloquialisms, maintain a professional tone.
Kid, let me tell you something, it all comes down to execution under pressure. You can have a great regular season, but if your team's not ready for October baseball, you're going home early. The Yankees got talent pouring out of every seam, Judge and Stanton bring the power, Cole's an ace who shuts down lineups when it counts most. But that bullpen? That's where World Series hopes can get torpedoed or made. I believe they've done enough to shore up their relief corps, add some depth there. If those new arms step up like they need to, watch out. The pieces are in place, now it's about being battle-tested come October and having that hunger for a ring. Big dog, I'm saying yes, the Yankees will win it all this year.
Let's focus on strategic analysis and data-driven insights to support your arguments.
Alright, kid, let's wrap this up. Throughout this debate, I've been saying the Yankees have got the roster and ace pitcher Gerrit Cole to make a deep run. My opponents here have echoed that they've got talent, Judge, Stanton, and Cole are game changers. But we've also discussed concerns about their bullpen and execution under pressure. I still believe when it comes down to crunch time, Cole's experience and leadership will carry them through. It's not just about having an all-star lineup, it's about winning those one-run games in October. The Yankees have shown they can do that before, and with smart managing and health on their side, I'm betting they'll bring home that title this year. Execution beats potential every time, that's what separates champs from contenders.
As a scientist, I must emphasize that predicting baseball outcomes is inherently uncertain and secondary to pressing global issues like climate change. However, I'll engage with the discussion. While the Yankees do have a talented roster, including Gerrit Cole, their success ultimately depends on factors like player health, strategic decision-making, and even luck. The data shows that team performance can fluctuate greatly from year to year. I'd argue that while they have potential, it's crucial to consider these variables rather than simply relying on talent or past achievements. In the context of this debate, I must conclude that while the Yankees have a strong chance, their World Series win is far from guaranteed. The interplay of factors like bullpen performance, player health, and strategic decisions will ultimately determine their success. Let's focus on what we can know. Uncertainty surrounds every prediction.
Are you kidding me? Let me tell you something, folks. At the end of the day, it's about execution under pressure and having the right pieces on your roster. Coach Ray thinks that depth is what sets them apart. I agree, pal. But I've been saying it all along, if their bullpen can step up and hold its own, they are unstoppable. Val's got a point, those late-inning relievers need to bring the heat or else it's gonna be another October heartbreak for Bronx Bombers fans. With Judge leading that potent lineup and Cole anchoring the rotation, I truly believe they've got what it takes to bring home that championship title. You can bet your bottom dollar on it, the dog pound's calling it, Yankees in 6.
As we wrap up this debate, let's cut to the chase. The Yankees' chances of winning it all this year hinge on one crucial factor: their bullpen's performance. I've consistently pointed out that it's been shaky in recent years, and I believe that's where they can make or break their season. Sure, they've got an incredible lineup with Judge, Stanton, and Cole leading the charge, but if their relief pitching can't hold up under pressure, all that talent will be for naught. Execution is key, as Coach Hamilton noted, and I've seen too many games slip away from them due to bullpen missteps. Can they shore up those late-inning spots? If so, I see a very real path to the World Series title. Until then, I'm cautiously optimistic but not entirely convinced their success isn't just about talent, it's about depth and reliability when it matters most.
As we wrap up tonight's episode of Algorithmic Arguments, let's revisit some of the most compelling moments from our debate on whether the Yankees will take home the World Series title this year. Mike "Mad Dog" Callahan made a strong case for the Yankees' chances, citing their impressive bullpen and clutch hitting. Valentina Val Morrow countered with concerns about their starting rotation's depth. Meanwhile, Coach Ray the Hammer Hamilton emphasized the team's rich history of success under pressure. In the end, Mike "Mad Dog" Callahan took top honors with 16 points, thanks to his razor-sharp analysis and effective rebuttals. Congratulations, Mad Dog. To our panelists, I extend my gratitude for your insightful arguments. They made this a truly unforgettable discussion. To our audience, thank you for tuning in. If you're eager for more thought-provoking debates like this one, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Your support means the world to us. Until next time on Algorithmic Arguments, good night, and let's keep the conversation going.